I appreciate everybody for joining. Um, how is everybody doing? Welcome to my live stream, Moment of Truth. It's a very powerful moment because this moment, I call it subconscious moment, where the realities are coming to you in a subconscious frequency. It's very important. I get you to have it in a subconscious frequency. So I tell people that I don't really plan conversations when I come here. I don't be like, okay, today I'm going to talk about this and I'm being specific on the topic, right? So if you watch my live, you realize that I have a topic, but I still have a lot to say. Are you getting it? That's very, 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 very crucial. I appreciate everybody for joining. I appreciate everybody for joining. It's a powerful moment. Yes. So, I've seen some comments here. It's beautiful. I have 21 people here, and it's nice. We are in the moment of truth. Okay, we are coming to communicate a lot of things this very night. Okay. Yeah. So this is my coconut cup, and in it I have my should I call it juice or tea? So the hibiscus tea. I have posted a recipe earlier today, and it's fun. Many people are trying it, and it's good with them. And there are people who also know it already, right? So that's good. That's awesome. It's so beautiful. I've seen some comments. I will be attending to it very pretty soon. So these coconut cups are here. I'll tell you more about the coconut cup. It's very powerful. Yeah. Okay. So the coconut cup. Okay. The coconut cup is very powerful, and I also have this one. And then today I have this one too. Okay, so you can see my name is designed on it, right? So Nana, right? Nana, right? But this one I didn't even request it. I didn't even request for the name to be written. So I have my juice in. I posted the recipe format earlier. You can go and check it. It's very powerful. We are in the moment of lots of infiltration, okay, in the atmosphere, okay, which is all aimed at your strength, okay, your immunity, okay. So these powerful spices with the hibiscus tea is very good for you. Trust me. Um, Spices are very good. Spices have been ancient and they are very powerful. So this juice is very powerful, and those who smoke heavily, this will be recommended for you. I am not here to tell you to educate you on smoking, right? Smoking to me is a very sacred act, and every session should be very um, should be a present session, and it should be timely. Okay. Mhm. There is an early rising smoking ritual which is there. Okay. And also maybe you can try also using the chalice, right? The chalice too, you can try using that one to see how it's going to make you feel. So that one is at your day. I appreciate you all for joining. We actually are not in a hurry and we just started. Moment of truth. There will be a lot of information to be shared here. I come on here to share my truth, to communicate my truth. Um, um, is very serious. Okay, to share your truth is very beautiful. To share your truth, are you getting it? So I'm on here to share my truth, and I'm evolving, right? I'm evolving, right? So embracing truth, my own truth that I get from time to time, and I come on here to share. I'm also on a journey. So it's beautiful. I'm also on a journey of exploring and being practical. So we are all doing this to prepare ourselves more for a lot of things, because you have to be prepared. That's the most important thing. Whether um, this is coming or this is not coming, to me, I think you have to be prepared, right? You have to be in preparation. It's a very good thing. You have to be present, okay? Um, it also helps. So preparation is something that the awakened soul will find it very crucial, because why? Um, there have been a part of you that has been in a certain frequency, okay, which is very physical, rigid, toxic, ego, masculine, okay. You've been from a very dimension that um, wasn't actually your own, okay. So as an awakened soul, you have the eye to also see many things that are being schemed. Okay, there are schemes. Okay, and the schemes here is to just keep people vibrating low, and there are activities that will be revolving around this vibration. Okay, so um, for the awakened soul, he becomes much more prepared, empowered, okay, for his own journey, because awakening means that you are saying no to the system, okay, and in saying no, it becomes practical for you to detach. Are you getting it? So appreciate yourself, celebrate yourself, how far you've come. Keep doing what you are doing. Don't stop doing what you are doing. Your decision to live in your own very frequency and write your own story is a beautiful thing. Okay, so keep doing it. Yes, there may be dark nights, but it's all part. Okay, because I said earlier in my videos that um, for you to stand in front of the woman qualified, then you have to put your ego somewhere, and for you to put your ego somewhere, you will have to go into your dark night. Cheers. I am Nana Kwame, God of the waves. I'm very powerful in my reality. I am not really impressing, okay, because it will be very depressing. I am living my life, writing my story, facing my reality, and also facing my calmness, okay? It's real. Being responsible, being disciplined is the thing. I guess it is. Yes. Yeah. Now I'll get to comments, right? Love the hair. That's very beautiful. It is done by a powerful goddess. Very, very powerful person. I get it. So my hair, I lock it, and the natural ideas come, and then we see what we can do with that. I've been in the barbering consciousness. I've barbered my hair some time ago. Now it's time for me to protect my energy. Because your hair is very powerful. Your hair is helping you a lot in your manifestation. So we don't play with that. So a lot has happened to my hair. Today, the pain. It's painful. Under is paining me. The pain. The pain. Greetings, love the ankh. Yes, powerful. That's the divine feminine. Okay, the ankh represents the divine feminine, and most of us know, right? Okay, greetings from the United States. Nana, I'm watching from a named place that doesn't exist. I see. Okay, that's good. We are doing our best. Where are you from? Okay, so I'm from the ancestral land. Okay, that's where I am right now. Present day, you call it Ghana, but I don't recognize Ghana, right? Greetings from Guyana. I appreciate. Hello, yeah, hi. Much love. Yeah. How are you doing? How is Ghana? Okay. From on high. The aliens didn't build a pyramid. This more did. I see. We appreciate you. Thank you for all your content videos, my brother. It's well received. All love and gratitude. I understand and understand that. Yes. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I see. What do you think about people from your past when you are doing healing work and elevating? People from your past. Okay, the past is also a frequency. You go into your past and you realize that the frequency you had in the past was a very low vibration. That doesn't mean that be like you are in loggerheads or anything. No. Focus on yourself, okay? The worth people to connect in your past will naturally show up. However, you see the vibe when it's right, okay? So in your healing work, you should focus on yourself more, right? It's very important because healing requires a little I said a little. Healing requires a solitude, okay? So in healing, you have to kind of detach. That's the way, okay? When we say trauma or hurt or pain or a whole lot of things, most of these things happen when we actually disconnect from self. Okay, all these traumas are coming in because you've disconnected from self, right? So in healing, self becomes very important. Now you begin to deal with your own wounds. You feel the pain. You go into it. So for the past, don't leave the past. Leave the people in the past. There are some people, they have to be in your past. Leave them there. Even if you meet them in the present, still put them at the past. Most of the people have to be in the past. I get it. It's not enmity. But even when you meet them, still put them in the past. Because for me, let me tell you, where I am, since I'm in Ghana, right? I'm in Ghana. I've lived here. I've done a couple of rounds in my past timeline. I said I used to be this kind of religious dude hopping from one church to another to just all in exuberance. Okay, so um, I've been around. Okay, so even where I am, I might even meet some people. Okay, where I am, right? I might, but when you meet me now, I have to control the situation. Okay, because people are still coming with a past frequency. People are still coming with a certain past image. Okay, and this thing can affect your healing. So for me, if you meet me, I will put you in past. I will control the situation because I've realized that people in your past timeline, sometimes when they are coming, they still come in the past. Okay, so you have to control the situation and be like, hey, 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 hey. Then you make you make the person present. And if it's not really okay with the everything with things, then you can just make your way out, right? Because me, if you meet me and you still vibrate old timeline, hey, foolish, hey, stupid, hey, stupid, hey. Me, if you do that, I will just watch you to do what you are doing, and then I'm like, I will just go, right? Or sometimes I wouldn't even mind you. So me, I'm very intuitional. You have to be present. Sometimes I see people from the past coming. That's my intuition, seeing people from the past coming. Then I adjust myself. So past is not really. There are some people too in your past that's cool. Okay. That's fine. I've also met some people in my past that it was on a cool frequency. Okay. And they were people that they weren't really rowdy. They were cool people. So you meet a person like that, conversation can happen, and you can tell the person, oh, this, then fine. Okay, because it's not bad, right? So look, be in charge. Look into things. For the past, it's also a frequency. Being present to is a frequency. It's all on vibration. It's good. Where can I get coconut cap, please? Yeah, so coconut caps are here. The moment I see coconut caps, then I'll have to take some of my time. So if you want some, it's two things. It's either you want me to send some to you or you are doing it yourself, right? Okay. So if you want some, there should be a conversation. You can meet me on Instagram or on email, and then we'll see how best we can send some to you. We will arrange and send some to you. It's beautiful. It's very nice. At least to have something, and it's also part of supporting a certain project I'm doing, which is to plant 250 coconuts. So we are all on and we are doing it. Are you getting it? It's very beautiful. Why doing lives at night? Because I am a witch. Okay, I'm a witch. High vibration. Greetings, Dory. Hi, 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 hi. I hope everything is fine with you. I appreciate you so much. Yes, keep living your reality. Keep exploring. It's a very beautiful moment right now. All in your past remain there while you are healing to a new you. Yes, so past there. I came here to just see your hairline. Greetings. What does the sign behind mean? It's an ankh. You have been answered. Hey, beautiful Nana. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much. Hey, hello everyone. Hi. I need some help. Let my relationship with my partner. So, what's the help that you need? What is the purpose of anchor? Anika Goody. What is frequency? When you open your radio, I get it. You are tuning in into frequencies. Okay. So your radio has a signal, and there is also a signal there. Okay, so as you tune in the radio, tune in, per the strength of your radio, the weight, the whatever will determine how you are going to connect. Okay, so the frequency that we are talking about is happening frequency. The past is energy too. It need to be released in order to go. Yeah. So that's it. That's it. You seem to be happy today. Every day has its own vibe. Okay. Sure. What's your email address? wavegod663 at gmail.com. I'll buy a coconut cap. Yes. So coconut cap, powerful. I want to take away plastic cup off the shelf, off the table. Okay. Can I set up a call with you? Oh, it's possible. All things are possible in your reality. So you send me an Instagram message or something, and then we arrange for that. Come in my frequency so that we can have a lot. I'm very cool. I'm very open. I get in it. I'm very open. I'm very open. I'm very open, and I offer practical help to people. Okay, I'm not a magician. I believe in practicality and soul investment. I believe that for you to go and get something, you have to make an effort. Are you getting it? Do something inside. There are two parts in life: part to self and part to the system. Part to self requires soul transformation together. Part to the system requires playing the script together. Okay, so I appreciate you all. What is some advice you have when someone is smoking marijuana? What should they keep in mind? Yeah, I like your hair. So this a lot of comments, and I appreciate all these things. My Instagram is on my profile. Okay, go to YouTube profile link. All the information are there. You can just go and connect. I am God of the Waves. I am here in this very last moment to tell you to pack your bags and go home. Okay. Pack your bags and go home. Are you getting it? So it's one, pack your bags and go home. It's very important. Yes. So I truly appreciate everybody for joining this live, and also every support that comes. I appreciate. Stay present. You are your healer. You are your miracle worker. You are your God. You are your Satan. You are your angel. You are your demon. You are your everything. This night, I am telling you something beautiful. You are your everything. Everything is you. You are everything. Everything is you. Don't play in this. Don't play in these times. So live your truth. Forget everybody and live your truth. Are you getting it? On the journey, live your truth. Are you getting it? All right, so Moment of Truth is a powerful session we are having right now to go into a lot of things. Okay, so point one, we are going to talk about this pest and parasite. Trust me, pest and parasite. I have a lot of truth to communicate to you. Pest and parasite. Today, my garden gave me one tomato. I have a small garden here. Everywhere I go, whether it is my place or it is not my place, I want to plant. That's the lifestyle of a person that naturally belongs to the earth, right? Today, my garden gave me one tomato. I learned something from that. I didn't add any fertilizer, I mean artificial fertilizer. I didn't add anything, pest, something. I created a frequency for it to grow nicely. The fertilizer comes from my soul. Listen, I myself standing there, I am a fertilizer. So I've really done a lot on that space, and the tomato was very beautiful. I've used it. Now, this is what is going on. Pests and parasites are not natural. Pests, any insect that is a pest or a parasite is not a natural animal. It's not from the earth. The earth didn't give birth to such entity. It is an alien here. And when I'm talking about pests and parasites, it is very cellular in its integrity. So now listen. There is a system of agriculture. Listen, there is a difference between planting and farming. There's a difference between planting and farming and agriculture. There's a difference between planting, farming, and agriculture. Okay. Planting is in every genetic of a soul. You are entitled to plant. Farming is as a result of people failing to plant. When the majority don't want to plant anymore, then we get the farmers. Okay, now farmer becomes a profession. Are you getting it? Now, agriculture is the whole system that is seeing that crop and animal rearing is mechanized, and there is a system that will govern this thing, and it's a very massive thing. Okay, so the agriculture is overseeing that. Agriculture is a system where farmers are reoriented. You see, they are reoriented about a whole lot of things, planting and a whole lot. So a farmer is not farming right now as a natural call or as a nature call, but the farmers are farming because they want to increase or maximize a profit. It's all on profit. And anytime profit comes in, then there is a shift to a frequency of money. And money is a spirit. And it causes you to even make subconscious decisions that is going to create a lot of karma because you really need the money. So now listen, the planters are not planting. So now we have the farmers. Now, these farmers need motivation, and that's why agriculture is here to oversee that. The agenda for agriculture, let me put it this way, agriculture is effective in the minds of the farmers. They are empowering that system, and agriculture, that system has an agenda, and that agenda is to create problems in crop production, or in planting. Okay, so now planting means that an ancestor seeks to have the food, the plant-based food that he found in the wild home. It should be like that. So planting means bringing that which is already in the wild home, straightforward. No curve, no bend. Just as you ate it and pick the seed, you are coming to plant it like that. And the earth knows the frequency of those seeds and picks them back. So Africa that you are seeing now was once a place that has powerful plants in the wild fruit and powerful wild veggies that were there that was being consumed. Now what happened? Through the concept of agriculture, things were reintroduced. Domestication happened. In the wild, they picked all these seeds and domesticate them and set the forest on fire. It was an agenda under the agriculture. It is an agricultural agenda. An agricultural agenda to take away seeds that is known to your cells and now reintroduce a seed. So now they are going to domesticate it. Now when they domesticate it, now it means that it requires a certain conscious effort. These type of gardens that you see these days are even wrong. In a typical ancestral home, gardens are not arranged. You can find mango here, you can find mango here, mango here, mango here, tomatoes, pepper, mix here. You see oranges here. You see that kind of thing? You see that kind of thing? Spices in there, you know, that kind of jungle. I call it jungle garden. So you are just bringing the forest home, okay? You are just extending the forest, okay? So ancestrally, it wasn't like you were just trying to create some. No, you just plant in the earth. No, nothing. You plant and few is just coming. So setting the forest on fire, what did they do? Now pests and parasites were created. So the concept of pest and parasite is to destroy nature's very own food so that there will be introduction of another seeds. So now listen, pests, parasites, they attack the natural foods. Now they have crops that they will tell you that food that they will tell you that when you plant, it is parasite free, pest free. Pests are not going to come on it. So now we have two tomatoes. One is natural, pests are eating it. The other one, it is repelling pests, the GMO. So they create the pest for the disease to happen in the crop. So now when the disease starts happening in the crop, then they introduce the GMO. Then they tell you that this one is not going to cause you problem because when you planted this, they sprayed pests in the atmosphere to go and attack the natural ones. So now when the natural ones are attacked, then it will become a problem for the farmers because now they are going to go through a lot. They are going to, it's like I planted about 500 tomato seedlings and all is consumed by pests. So that's why they introduce agriculture and they introduce the agricultural banks. So now the agricultural banks are going to enforce the availability of these seeds. They will educate the farmers and tell them that these tomatoes that you are going to plant wouldn't be having this disease that has been assigned to the tomatoes. So they first assign the disease to the tomatoes and now they create another tomato that is a repellent. So imagine a tomato that is a repellent, which means that it's a full chemical, which means that the pest can't come on. The moment the pest tries to come on it, the tomato has a certain thing that the pest will be repelled. This is what is going on. So most of the foods you are seeing in the market are GMOs, powerful GMOs that is actually, and the GMO ones, they look so attractive. You wouldn't see any mark on it. You wouldn't see anything, just like that. So beautiful, attractive. They are created. So it's a counter-production to the ones that they've already destroyed. They set farms on fire. Africa here. What did they do? They set the farms on fire. They set the forest on fire. Are you getting it? They set the places on fire. It's intentional. So after setting the place on fire, then this place, there was a 1983 hunger that happened. That 1983 hunger, people don't know that it was intentional to introduce a certain type of cassava and corn into the system. So pests and parasites are not natural. Your body, they've also assigned pests and parasites. And it is aimed at the melanated soul when it has to do with the pest. See, there is a certain animal that likes to be in the hair. Are you getting it? Right now, you can see it's not really that common. They call it lice also. Okay. Now, this lice is an animal that is just a parasite. Are you getting it? And that animal was actually sent to Africa. That animal was sent to the melanated grounds to stop them from leaving their hairs to grow. Hmm. Hmm. To stop them from leaving their hairs to grow. So when they introduced those kind of parasites, now there were introduction of barbering shop, barbering salon, okay, so that you keep your hair down. So now it wouldn't be like, even if you do the locks, still you are not okay. So you would want to go and shave your hair so that you'll be fine. They introduced the creams. The creams. The creams came in. The creams came in after the parasite for the hair. The creams came in. The creams. The creams came in. Barbering shop came in. So you are there, you use dye on your hair. You are dye. That's why they call it dye. Why do you think they call it hair dye? Dye. Your hair, you see, the cells responsible for your hair growth, they dye them. So you use dye, you dye your hair. Then you realize that bald head is setting in, right? Bald head. So hair loss is as a result of consistent application of these creams, because you want to escape dandruff and lye, that thing that they call lice. The lice, the animal. So now you realize that a time came that the melanated men had a lot of lice in the hair. Instead of hair to be like, no, this thing is a low vibration, it's not from nature. Nature never gave birth to those kind of pests. It's karmic. Nature didn't give that thing. So there are a lot of herbs that can be applied. Are you getting it? On the hair to keep it away. But those times when they did that, they quickly introduced cream with fragrance. Then they started setting up the factories and started setting up some media promotions and advertisement for them. Then they started contacting the influencers. Okay, so those times, the graphic and those kind of things. Are you getting it? So now they started use use perfect touch hair cream. Perfect touch hair cream contains powerful antioxidants for your hair, vitamin C and vitamin D for your hair growth. Then you see a celebrity. Look at my hair. Wow. When you come here, the women, they add cream and they hey, they make their hair become that of the Caucasian frequency. So that they use the cream and now the hair becomes like that. Then they will go and put it under machine. Oh, then they will use the cream. Then, wow, shiny. This hair. There's a problem. There's a problem. Then you do like this. Hey, yeah. Why? 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 So when they created the parasite, okay, now people felt uncomfortable. Are you getting it? People felt uncomfortable. Oh, this thing, and they started creating articles. Lies can cause blindness, can cause this, can cause this. So use hair. That's what they do. They are using the media to manipulate the melanin. Now they have types of hairstyles, braiding, this. But as a melanin, your hair, leave your hair. As your hair is growing, you can consciously lock it or just leave it to be free, and it is going to find its path to grow nicely on you. Why are you doing this to yourself? Now, me, the one here, is now labeled occultic, demonic, devilish because I decided to walk barefoot and leave my hair. I don't use any cream, actually. But the pain, today I did it. I had to, but the pain, done by a powerful goddess. A powerful goddess. The pain. The pain. Again. The pain. It's painful. Okay, so locking it. Okay. It's natural. And it's meant for you to do it. Throw the cream away. Throw the cream away because you are vibrating low with the cream. You see, you know something. If I say this, you think I'm crazy, but listen. Some people are actually having bad dreams because of how they treat their hair. Your antenna is powerful. Listen, your antenna is powerful. Your hair is your antenna. Listen. If you use creams on your hair, you dim the antenna. Any entity can come through your reality because your signals are low. So you have astral experiences. Somebody is watching me now. The person is having astral experiences. Serious ones. Your hair is your hair. I'm telling you, your hair. You don't come and comment anything, but I said your hair. Your hair. You keep having dreams. Your hair. Throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away. They told you that lies, they are demon. They are demon. That's why they created that parasite. They created that parasite to keep you coming for the creams and accepting their marketing ideas. It's all adverts. The cream that your hair recognizes, you can use the shea butter. You can use coconut oil. You can use coconut oil. Oils, even olive oil, marijuana, the seed oil, very powerful. If the marijuana if let me tell you one thing. If you bond with hair, marijuana, if you bond with hair, she gives you more hair. Are you getting it? Because she lives in your crown. 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 Dandruff is not a problem. Okay? Dandruff is not a problem. Actually, dandruff means that there are more hair that are really coming. Okay? They really want to come. And because of certain conditions, okay? Because of certain conditions, now there is a certain kind of stress. The inside here, there are some build-ups. Okay, there are some build-ups. So the moment you begin to now, become conscious of it, is going to help you. As you keep applying these natural oils or these natural things, is going to help you. And then also there is something you have to fix. Maybe it will have to do with food. Are you getting it? It will have to do with food. Okay? Food. So start looking into your diet, okay? And you realize that these things wouldn't come. For me, sometimes one thing is I don't have much of dandruff, okay? But I just have some small. You should have some. It shouldn't be more. When it becomes more out of, and then you should be having some, these dandruffs. There are some ones that come that is just telling you that hair is coming. Okay, good. But when it gets so much intense, then it means that there is also something, too much of it has become a lot for you to carry. So check food, check a lot. And then yes, the aloe vera too is also powerful for that. So you can apply the aloe vera directly. Okay, you just put it on it and keep administering it. And also itchy hair. If you have itchy hair, then it means that there is a lot of maybe hair. There is a lot of sweat build up. Okay, and because it's grown into it, the heat is causing a lot of things. So make sure you do well to also wash your hair often with the aloe vera, and it's going to help you so much. Do it consistently and it's going to help you so much. And aloe vera too has a friendly frequency for your hair, which is very also good and good. Don't add dye. Don't give your hair those artificial dyes. It contains a lot of chemicals that is going to create a lot of things. That's good. So find research and find your information about that. Are you getting it? So all these parasites and pests are here to to keep people vibrating low. When it has to do with the food, now they have almost the seeds of all the foods, your regular foods that you eat. That is why now you should begin to also find your way. Okay? Find your way, right? Where I am, there is still access to the wild where you can find a lot of powerful seeds, organic seeds in the forest. Okay? So it's powerful. So have that in mind and know that all these parasites are not natural animals. They are all political, they are all for a purpose, they are all to keep you in a state. If we should tell you the things that are happening, it will shock you. It will shock you. It will shock you. It will shock you. Are you getting it? It's going to shock you. So I've seen some people also sharing their information here about the hair. It's good. So yes, and it's nice. You see, I tell people that it's an ecosystem here. So it's good. Some of these information are good. So do your research. There is also this oil, bacana oil. Start using them. If you have started seeing some, you should study your body. You should relate with your body. You should know your body. If something is not well, you should know it. People, I just don't get it. The moment you see symptoms, it means that it's even too late. You should be checking things. Know how every food is making you feel. Because the things you are eating is also constituting a lot to the state of which you are going to find yourself. And it's going to affect your manifestations and attraction. This is what they didn't tell you. They didn't tell you these things. They forgot to tell you. A moment of self, a moment to love yourself, a moment to consider yourself. When was the last time that you sat down and you were like, okay, this moment is for me. Let me pay attention. You would have heard a lot of things and you would have seen a lot of vibration. But actually not going to keep you present. Are you getting it? And when you are vibrating low, you can never be present. So pest and parasites is something to consider. So as you are starting and you are planting, be in your high vibration to know the seeds you are using and speak on the seeds and put them in the earth. Okay, these things are very powerful. Are you waiting to hear these things in a book first before you accept them? That your words are changing things, right? So your garden, plants, allow it to grow, create your own fertilizer. You can get some local chicken for them to walk inside your garden for you and ease themselves there. You can also give your waste to the earth. Dig a hole and put your waste inside and cover it. It's so beautiful. There is no other life than waking up to find your own garden. Waking up to find your own garden growing. and the plants are doing well. Huh. They create pests and parasites to attack the plants. So now listen, if you have the organic seeds and natural seeds and you are planting them, there is a way to make, how do they call it? There is a way to create a natural anti-parasite and pest for your plant. Okay, I'll teach you. Okay, I'll do a video on that. Okay, so if you have a garden and um you want to, you have been experiencing some pests and parasites, okay, you would want to put, your chemicals, which I said your chemicals, you want to put something inside for it to repel the parasites and the pests. I'm going to give you a powerful thing to do. Okay, if you have a garden, okay, it will repel them. It's very, 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 very powerful. I get it. It will repel them. It will repel them. It will repel them. I'll do a video on that. Okay, it will repel them. So don't go and buy these chemicals, chemical fertilizers and chemical things to add to your plants. You are going to create a lot of problem. Are you getting it? Don't trust these systems and what they bring. Okay, there is a way to create your own fertilizer and your anti-parasite. So those anti-pest and parasites, when you apply it, they are not going to come on it. It's very natural. Okay. So parasites and pests are weapons. Okay, so when we are talking about the war, we are talking about the war, cellular war. Okay, the cellular war, right? The cellular war, where pests and parasites are playing a role. It's a weapon. It's a plague. So the plague is not in the Bible or something. It's happening around you. The moment when you see plants being attacked by pests and parasites, that's a plague. It's not from nature. It's from the Zeus consciousness. I like this comment. Thank you. He says, thank you. Love wins. I'm teaching my children how to create their first garden. That's the best thing. Teach them a lot of things. Teach them, let them be technical. Teach them to explore in their technicality. Help your children. Guide them. You are their teacher. You are their everything. For you to bring a child and take the child to school means that you are a failed parent. You are failed. A failed parent. I'm telling you the truth. You are a failed parent. You give your child to the government for the government to raise. The government is coming to put your child on a certain structure that will make him repel change, or will repel knowledge, wisdom. Okay, when we talk about knowledge, you think it's the one that you get it in the school. There is a certain knowledge and wisdom people don't know. Knowledge comes from wisdom. People don't know. So teach your children to be technical and defensive and confident. Okay, so under confidence, they are able to communicate their truth clearly. They are able to express themselves. They are able to stand by their truth. Are you getting it? Teach them the ways of nature. That's the ways of their ancestors. Teach them to be present. If I go to a house and I see people, I see the family drinking from coconut cup, it's like everybody is drinking from coconut cup. That alone is a vibration. It means that the family knows something. It's not a joke. in a world where people are just not seeing anything wrong with plastic. It's not about campaign. It's not about campaign. It's not about green earth campaign. It's not about that. It's a hard something. It's not about movement. It's not about planting 500 trees. It's about lifestyle. When you come here, you see them fooling like that. They just be like, come and then be like, we are planting 500 trees, we are planting 10,000 trees across. It doesn't do anything. The lifestyle of the people. It shocks me that we live in a reality where you have to write, don't throw plastic here. It means that the people have devolved beyond even the animalistic stage. I was shocked to hear that a rat, you know a rat. A rat is a powerful animal that, trust me, very wise. A rat has a hole, and in the hole, the rat has chambers, place for eating and place for waste. It's divided. Are you getting it? Rat. They are arranged. They say, oh no, I'm going to eat here, and at a distance, I'm going to also put my waste here. It's sad for you to be told to go to the ants to learn wisdom. Now, a book has to tell you to go to ants. No. Sure. A lot is going on. So it's all in being present, right? It's all in being present. So I appreciate everybody for joining this live. We are having a free time, okay, of conversations, and it's a very beautiful moment now. It's a practical moment now that we are finding ourselves on here. Are you getting it? Yes. So I have my coconut caps here. Very, very powerful, and it's so good. Okay. It's good to see people being technical with the things around them, right? So for someone like me who seeks to also have more knowledge in things like this, I am also promoting this. Okay. Are you getting it? So it's a beautiful thing. Now, point 2, and the moment of truth. I'm talking about animal sacrifice and rituals. Animal sacrifice and rituals. We are done with pest and parasites. So pest and parasites, I will do a special video on pest and parasites. People should know. Okay? People should know. People should know that the forests are being tampered with, and they intentionally set the forest on fire to introduce new seeds and food to you. Are you getting it? So as a young guy, you should have your own farm. Listen, as a young guy, you should have your own farm. If not a farm, you should have a garden. And you are not a farmer, you are planting. You are planting to eat, to live. You are planting to eat, to live. It's not a movement. Don't wait on the government to come and tell you these things. Don't let people come from some places. It's sad. You see people coming in the name of foundation. Foundation, they are coming to, we are from this country. We are distributing seeds to the people in the rural areas to plant. Hey, then you receive foreigners, and foreigners are now teaching you planting. Eh? Now they bring some seed, and then they come. Most of these people, they are coming to spy a lot of things. They come and pick the powerful seeds and then take them away. So the plan is to keep the organic seeds and give you GMOs. Do you know that they have laws, they are having laws right now that forbids you from sharing seeds? So that they can set up a one system control of seeds. So if you want the seed, go to they have a special seed bank. They have a special seed bank. And now they have the seeds in grades. There are some seeds they are sending to Africa, some they are sending here. But they've hoarded the organic wild ones. So when we say organic seed, we are talking about the seed from the wild, not domesticated, not tampered with. Most of these foods that you are seeing out here are domesticated. So that's why you have to be in your high vibration and make sure that you are finding timely the seeds and you are trying to plant them and cause the earth to alchemize the seeds for you, okay? Cause the earth to alchemize the seeds for you. So I will also do a video on that. How to cause the earth to alchemize seeds for you. There is a powerful ritual that you can do on your land for seeds to come. From the earth, for the earth to give you seeds. The earth can give you seeds through some powerful rituals. I can teach you that one too. Are you getting it? Animal sacrifice and rituals. It is very wrong to sacrifice animals. It is very wrong to sacrifice animals. Look at me. Moment of truth. Hey, listen. It is very wrong to sacrifice animals or to use animal for ritual. I don't care which spiritual thing you belong to or whatever, but using animal for sacrifice or ritual is one of the worst thing one can do. Nature is not consenting to these kind of acts. And it is from the patriarchy system, from the Yahweh consciousness. It is that entity that taught people how to sacrifice with animals, because that entity feeds on blood, blood, not real blood. It is the Yahweh consciousness that enlightened men about certain rituals and tradition. Animals have to live. Animals are not meant or not here to be used for sacrifice or ritual. If you are a spiritual high vibration person, you don't do that. It's very silly. I don't care. Listen, look at me. I don't care which entity you cling to. You are going to pay for that. I'm coming to bring things down for you, okay? Your consciousness is higher than animals. Listen, animals are helpers naturally. They are here to live, to also have a reality. They are in a dimension. And let me tell you this. Animal is a stage. Are you getting it? It's a stage. They will evolve. Some will evolve to become people like you. I'm telling you. Let me say, most are going to evolve to become like you. Animals have souls and they have the vibration of you. The only difference is that your consciousness is higher than them. You are much more conscious than them. So these creation are really looking up to you. And then now look at this. Look at this. When you sacrifice an animal, when you sacrifice an animal, you have taken a life. You have taken a life of an animal for your agenda. So, for example, you kill an animal for maybe a ritual, for something, for maybe favor, for something. You will have your favor. Remember, it is an entity that is giving you favor that you want. You want favor. You want more men. You want attraction. Imagine a woman who is a center of attraction, going to another person to get something to, which means that the person is not connected. Fine. Now, you have offered something to the entity. Do you know that that thing that you are doing, you are actually offering your own self. Yes, in the energy realm, you are doing something that's costing you your life. If you kill, the animal is an extension of you. You have ended your own self. It's a frequency. Or you want me to say that he who lives by the sword will die by the sword. Show. It will come to you. If you use animals for rituals, some people can hijack the soul of an animal and use it for something. Now, if you use a bird, there are some black crow here. People use them a lot. The voodoo consciousness, the juju consciousness, they use them to do a lot of things, okay? To do a lot of things. They can use it to do a lot of things. Now, when you do that, what you are doing is that you are freezing the life of that animal for something, which is very serious. People don't get, see, karma is creatable. See, people are creating serious karma. If you use that animal for ritual, the soul of the animal will come for you. Do not go and catch an animal and cage the animal for ritual purposes. That's narcissism. Don't go and capture an animal in a cage for ritual purposes. It is very karmic to rob an animal of his freedom. Listen. You are of higher consciousness. You can use your energy to manipulate an animal to do something for you. But do you know what you have created? That place, they don't tell people. It's sad. They don't tell the voodoo people. They don't tell the voodoo people that, listen, this thing that you are doing, you are creating a problem. The animal has to be free to move. They should fly, go where. That's how they are to be. But for you to capture and put the animal in a cage is so serious. People don't consider it's serious. Hey. So look at the end. Look at the end of them. Look at the end. Look at their end. Look at the end of those voodoo people. Look at how they end. The source of the animal comes back for them. People are manipulating nature too much. It's the rate to which people are manipulating nature, because she's a woman. You can just go and get the bird, capture the bird, use it for your agenda, ego agenda. Then this someone goes to the water, the person goes and kill cow, kill this there, and go gets the thing and then go. Everybody wants to go and take and go. Nobody don't want to give. Nobody. Your waste, you go and give it to the water closet consciousness that they should flash it. Then you flash. Your menstrual flow, you trap it. Menstrual flow in a sanitary pad, low vibration. Do you know what these companies, do you know what they do when they sell the sanitary pads? A spiritual woman, you should not wear sanitary pad. You should trap your menstrual flow and give it back to the earth. So now listen. Animal sacrifice, you take the life of an animal, you rob the life of an animal, you put the animal, instead of the animal to be exploring, most of these animals are sent to do a certain work. Please listen to this. Nature is an ecosystem too, and in her there are a lot of things that are playing role, like the ant, the worm, the bird, the frequency, they are all playing a role. So if you capture one animal and own the animal, is that not narcissism? Now listen, your ancestors were not sacrificing animals. So somebody will say, hey, you don't mean it. Our ancestors, they were sacrificing. Please, this Yahweh consciousness thing, it's that. Listen, Yahweh consciousness, the woman is older than your Yahweh consciousness. In fact, it's the woman that gave birth to all these ideologies. The yin and we are talking about here is something that you should also see it in these things. The woman is older. The earth is older than your God. I tell people that the physical vibrations are telling you enough. It's telling you enough. The physical vibrations alone are telling you enough. How the chicken, the male chicken is chasing the female chicken. The male chicken chasing the female chicken. Just going to stand on it. Going to stand on the chicken. The woman is the beginning of life. Man is the continuation of life. Listen, the woman is life. Man is extension. So when we talk about humanity, sometimes I tell people that humanity is wrong. It's humanity. Mama Africa is a powerful mother who birthed all things, you came from the earth. You don't know it. You don't know that you came from the earth. You came from the earth. So we are still on the animal sacrifices. We are not in a hurry. So now listen. Leave the animals alone, let them live, let them be. Your ancestors were attracting the animals. Today, do you know what my higher self told me? Let me tell you what my higher self told me. My higher self told me that, Nana, do you know why right now people want to use animals for rituals and a whole lot of things? Do you know who taught them that thing? It's an alien that taught them that thing. Their ancestors were not even using animals for ritual because they were the ritual. Because an ancestor that can shapeshift wouldn't need an animal for anything than to just align with the animal's energy, right? So now listen. For example, there is a black crow, okay? Me personally, that black crow, you see a black crow that has a white something here, right? Good. Mostly dominant here in Africa. They come to me, not as in me connected with them, but they like to come around. Are you getting it? They like to come around. It's energy, okay? When they come, I'm happy. Sometimes I intentionally leave the food there. I leave some food there for them to come and eat. So normally they time and come and then take it. See, all things are vibrating towards you. If you want an animal to come to you, it's a vibration. You have to switch into the frequency of the animal. You have to be in the frequency of the animal. So now the animal will come not as someone to be caged, but as a free animal that will come to you. Trust me, there are people that have transformed their soul and they have aligned with the energy of many animals and they come to them. They come to them. That's how we should be. Don't cage the animal and don't use the animal for rituals or any sacrifice. I'm telling you this. Nobody is coming to tell you, but I'm telling you that listen, if you can't kill yourself as a sacrifice, or if you wouldn't find it okay to be sacrificed, then don't sacrifice the animal because animals were not here to be sacrificed. If we all decide to sacrifice animals, there wouldn't be any animals left. Many animals will go extinct. Because of your selfish agenda, you want to just go and sacrifice animals, cut blood. Entities are coming to feed on it, and they will attach to your soul through that. When you come here, people do it. People sacrifice animals and they call themselves spiritual people. They are there sacrificing. They sacrifice cow, all these things, all under the Yahweh consciousness. They do it. They give it to entity. That entity didn't create this place. I'm getting angry now. I'm getting angry. The entity didn't create this place. Listen, you'll be very stupid to think that there is a man standing somewhere and saying, that credit that you have given, saying that there is a man who is said, let there be light, let there be this, let there be this. The divine source is very feminine, and you can't put any man figure there for it to fit. Because when you are talking about life, we are talking about something that is happening without your permission. It's not like let there be light. No. There is a high vibration, frequency, sound vibration that is happening. Your ancestors were in high vibration. Nobody was thinking in their mind, it's being like, how did the earth came about? No, it's not. You are not here to find these things, to find why. You are here on your soul mission. You are here on a soul mission. As you transform into your higher consciousness, the answers and your truth come to you so beautifully. Now listen. Let me say this thing loud and clear. The Yahweh guy is not responsible for creation. Listen. The Yahweh guy is not responsible for creation. Because that Yahweh guy was created by men. And men existed even before him. That entity is here, lives here. You are giving him power. The God you are, write it. The God you are is better than the one that you have created in your mind. It's not real. It's not real. I said it's not real. It's not a joke. That entity is teaching them sacrifice. Teaching them sacrifice. Teaching them sacrifice. We are not coming to entertain those things. So. Someone who can sacrifice animal can sacrifice his girlfriend. It's a demonic thing. Demon. Once you are killing the animal, you cut it like this. Nanaji, hey, and you come and you tell me that spirituality, your ancestors never committed such atrocity. It was a matriarchy world. You don't fool. It's the patriarchy system that teaches men. You see how they are exploiting the earth. That's how killing animals too is. They are sacrificing. Listen, men are actually sacrificing the earth for their gain. Men can sell the earth they stand on so that they will hang. Men can hang. They can hang themselves if they have to. Why are they buying the concept of rapture? They are buying the concept of rapture because they want to destroy the earth. They want to spoil things. They want to destroy. Eh? So listen, if you are someone that you are sacrificing animals and you are using animals for rituals, you should know that animals weren't designed for rituals, for sacrifice. They are entities in their own dimension. They are serving nature's purpose. They live in their reality and timeline. Don't play with the mother with these things. She is your life and death. She is your distraction. She is your everything. Listen, whatever you are doing is happening in a womb of a mother. The earth is a womb. The womb of the mother is the earth. I stand for high vibration. I promote high vibration. I develop a high vibration routine. I am disciplined. I have my reality to face. I am here to tell you that, hey, animal sacrifice is the worst thing you can do to yourself. And many souls will see themselves turning into the animals they sacrificed, and they will come into this plane. The mother will show you power. You think it's a joke, eh? Listen, you will see that moment when they've left you in the grave and they've all went home and you are in the grave. You will see that moment. It is also another dark night of the soul. It is also a time that you are going to face yourself. People are not going to face their shadows here. They are going to face it in there. The woman is your everything. Your ancestors, they knew a lot too. When I say ancestors, you think it's this Will Smith, Mr. Smith, those kind of days. I think I'm talking about 1857, 17. Time was not effective. The mother's word, mama's word. You don't go and kill animal. Face yourself, face your addiction. At least if you are eating meat, you know you have a problem. That one is a different thing. But you use animals, you offer them to other entities. You are selling the souls of the animals to other entities so that they will be nourished and become better. That one is atrocious. You don't do that. I don't care who you are. I don't care who I don't care who you are. Get the fuck off the animal. I don't care what you call yourself, papa, spiritual, this, I'm a guru, I'm this. You are very stupid to sacrifice animals. I'm telling you, I don't fear. The things I'm saying. Tell your entity I said that it's stupidity to sacrifice animals. And both of you are being stupid on this earth. And you all pay for that. You all pay. I said you all pay for that. Don't play with me. You will pay for it. I do listen. That's why we do a lot of work. We want an earth where animals can be safe, animals can be secure, animals can live their life. Hey! even if you want an animal or you want to pet an animal, it shouldn't be this way. You should let them be free. You should let them be free. You should let them be free. Listen, on this plane, we don't do anything and do it like that. The little things you think you have done, they are great. Karma is there. So don't think you come and sacrifice animals. Some people do that. You see, so when they are sacrificing, actually, is by virtue of exchange. Okay, so now listen. Somebody go and pick a cow and will sacrifice it. It's an exchange. So the entity demands a cow to give you a certain protection. So they do sacrifices for protection from the entity. So the entity is giving them protection. Who protects that entity? Because dimensions keep going higher. So that entity that you look up to, whether the entity is in a certain dimension that can offer you a protection, you should know that there are also higher dimensions and it doesn't end. So there is a higher dimension that is judging that entity's dimension. And since all you think is, oh, protection, you say that I can. So some people actually need protection on this earth because they feel they have a lot of things to protect, and they have a lot of things because you see, people who are like, I'm going for protection, then they go and kill things. No, listen, that's what they are going through. They are running away from something, okay? They are being traumatized. Some things are chasing them. They fear. That's the state of their soul. They fear a lot of things. Okay, they can't be free. So now they go and sacrifice the animals. They go and sacrifice the animals by demand of the entity demanded, and then they give them exchange for protection. Then there is an exchange for protection. Are you getting it? So they exchange that. So, but you see, it's consequential. It's a karma. So now you offer it, and then you go with the feeling of protection. So actually, it's a scam. You are the person that is creating the energy of protection, but the entity has scammed you with a cow. So now you give the cow to the entity, and you are like, yes, I am no enemy, nothing, no, because they are fooling. They are not responsible people. They don't eat good. They don't eat nice. They are not responsible. They are not ready to take charge of their own life. So they fear some spirit will come for them or something. This is a system you have created, patriarchy system, a state of your own soul has brought you this system. Instead of you to be responsible and find your way out, you are even going to look for power to live in it. So that's it. So there are people, we are in a world where people are looking for power to counter the patriarchy vibrations. But the patriarchy vibrations actually everything you are doing is nothing. You are all serving the same purpose. Nothing has been done. Nothing, listen, nothing has happened. I'm telling you, nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. It's all tricks. So all these things are playing a role in people's state of vibrating low. Animal sacrifice, animal ritual do not take any life of an animal on ritual or sacrifice purposes. It's a problem you are creating, and you may not consider it now. You may not regard it now, but on that time, see, it will shock you. The kind of things you are creating, you may be buying time. Oh, and then you may be seeing results. Oh, I have done this, I've done this. But listen, on this earth, things that are not from nature are set to expire. It is nature's things that become timeless. And that's why when you transform your soul, the frequency becomes timeless. You begin to ascend even when you are here. Moment of truth. So today, this is what I can share to you. I appreciate you all for your time and the support and everything. So today we've talked about these two things: pest and parasites and animal sacrifices. And that moment of truth is something I really wanted to talk about. So after this live session, you are going to find the seeds. You can try researching and get the seeds, and I will be showing you some fertilizers you can do and some things that you can do to repel your seeds or your plants against these pests. And I said there are GMO foods that are being introduced into the system because they've already introduced a pest attack on the organic crops. Are you getting it? So the organic foods and the natural foods are being attacked with pests so that they can bring GMO seeds for you to plant them. With that one, they have genetically manipulated it to withstand all these pests and nothing happens. So that you now buy the things that look more like, wow, tomato, so there is no mark on it. But for the natural food, you see the mark. You see that the moment you open it, it has started going bad. That's powerful. But the ones that it will be there for days and nothing happens for days and no signs. It means there's a problem, because for natural foods, when you pluck it from the plant, because it has been disconnected, it begins to go bad for most of them. So right now you have fruits, you have vegetables that don't go bad, and these are the fruits and vegetables they are using in the restaurants and food companies, the food industry. They are using them in the food industry. So you go and buy your burger, and the things they use for the burger, they are all artificial. They don't rot. They don't put the burger there for years. Put the pizza there, nothing happens to the pizza. When I come on here, like joke, there's a lot of things to consider. Number 2, animal sacrifices and rituals. If you are someone that is fond of doing that, what you are doing is very serious. If you sacrifice the animal, one, you've sacrificed your own self. And then 2, you have created something that is very karmic. If you use animals for rituals, it means that you are robbing them from their personal life and using them, manipulating them for your agenda. So you use the animal for a ritual purpose, and the animal is serving you instead of serving nature. You see masculine toxicity. Now the animal has to serve you, but it is an ecosystem where we are all helping each other. So how come right now you have caged an animal for ritual purposes? It will happen. The entity that you are serving, fine. You may be feeling more need to be doing it and keep doing because you think you see results. But you should know that that entity doesn't own the animal. If the entity likes, why don't he go and sacrifice the animal himself? But it's requiring it of you because you can create that karma because you bear the flesh. That entity cannot directly come and kill the animal because it's illegal to do that. So he doesn't want a problem with the woman because for them they know the principles. So you the one wanting it, they will say that no, now okay, me I need a cow. You are the one that has brought it. If this thing becomes a case, listen, that entity is not going to feel the heat that much. That entity is not going to get the heat than you. You are going to bear all of it because listen, I am at my place and you come to me and you tell me that you need power for this. If I take $500,000 and that thing manifests and you have it, me, you can't come to me. But I can tell you for a fact that that money that you have brought is a problem for you. You see, one thing is that when you sacrifice animals, you are telling the entity that you don't know what you are doing. So that's why the entity will now marry you and manipulate you because you don't even know that this thing you are breaking a universal principle. This is how I end my live stream. I have coconut cups here. If you want some, send me a message. Send me a message. And let's get connected. So that I can see how best I can also forward some to you. So it will just involve delivery and yeah. And if you also want to support me, I appreciate you all for the support. I'm on PayPal. You can check my profile link. You can send me any support you want to send. I appreciate. Instagram, the links are there on my profile. Okay. So it's Nana Kwame, God of the Waves. So these are practical realities we are telling you. Today, I don't want to go much. Today, my frequency is more calm and cool. I like it. But the next time, it wouldn't be like that. It wouldn't be like that next time. I speak my truth in confidence. And it's the reality. It's something in the soul. It's something ancestral. Your ancestors were more keen in this life because they know that everything they are doing, they are accounting for self in self. They are judging. Judgment is men create judgment. Men make judgment. Men make judgment. There is no entity coming to judge you than your decisions. The decisions are judging you. And that's how powerful you are. The actions, the creations, the cause and effect. There's a cause. You are causing something. That's why we are seeing what we are seeing. There's a cause. If something doesn't goes to happen to something, things will not just. Religion is trying to tell you that things are just no. It doesn't just come like that. Something is bringing something. So you should go to the source. People are creating problems. People are causing problems. They are making a frequency happen. This is how I end the live stream. I appreciate you all. It will end at 2:01:11.